Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius April 24, 2022. The Sun heads into your solar 8th house today, and will travel through this sector of sharing and intimacy for a month, until May 20th. There can be a stronger focus on emotional or material support in your life, power dynamics in close relationships, and personal development within. You crave deeper connections to people or projects in the weeks ahead. You have the chance to make lasting improvements to your life by going deep. It can be an excellent time for exploring a particular topic of interest in more depth. Your private world assumes more importance, and you notice the hidden elements of circumstances and people around you. Today, however, you might come to a satisfying agreement on broader issues with a significant someone. If your lover and/or romantic interest has been hogging the spotlight of your life as of late, things are about to change for the better. This is especially true when considering the Sun's shift into centrally driven Taurus and your intimate 8th house of mergers, shared resources, and collaborations today. Have you been depending on the opinions of others when it comes to a particular decision? The Moon's shift into Capricorn and your communication sector will enrich your mind with new perspectives, some of which may require you to put in work. But if the love is worth the squeeze, then, you know what to do. How can you stabilize your financial transformation? Today, the Sun leaves your opposite sign and enters Taurus, beginning a fiscally focused astrological season. Taurus season is the time to ambitiously work on your investments, loans, funds, and assets. You may feel more stable by paying off debt and adjusting the loans that you have. Now could be the time for you to solidify your retirement plan, like committing to a fund. Sales, mergers, and other lucrative opportunities could arise through work. Regardless of what happens, take a slow and steady pace when considering your options. A lot of activity could be taking place in your neighborhood today. If you live in a major city, perhaps a movie or a news event is being filmed nearby, and the crowds are gathering. Don't be too shy to go out and see what's going on. If you don't live in a major city, this could be something as innocuous as new power lines being installed. Either way, expect a lot of excitement. Enjoy your day. Your open manner is reflected in your private life, taking pleasure in talking to new friends and exchanging points of view. Your friendly attitude could turn spontaneous chats into long-term friendships. Your family is very satisfied with these changes and enjoys your positive charisma. No matter how clearly you articulate what you're looking for, no one seems to understand. Why don't your friends see what you see? And why is it taking so long for someone who meets your standards to come by? Connecting with those people you admire most, you cannot help but make it obvious you fancy them. Your honesty and charm provide you with a pleasant naturalness that helps you succeed, and you flirt in this way. Your tenderness and sensitivity lets you get away with this direct approach and make headway. Don't take no for an answer today. Know what you believe in and stick with it. There is a distinct advantage in holding true to your inner nature. Don't let others throw you off course with their views of how things should be done. Be confident and don't worry about taking things over the top. There is no such thing as excess on a day like today. The more the merrier should be your motto. Use the energy of this day to look for unconventional ways of handling things. This can open up whole new possibilities for you. This vibration enhances your ingenuity and, given enough time to approach things in a creative way, you may even surprise yourself. You are one of the most inventive personalities there is, anyhow. Allow the effects of the energy to see you make even greater strides. Be sure to brainstorm with others if you hit a block. The Moon's return to Aquarius each month is always a valuable chance to check in, both with your own inner voice and the ever-changing cosmic conditions. It is the latter that is especially significant this time, with the Moon here just as Saturn is spending his first full day back on his own in your sign since the new year. Saturn is both the hard taskmaster of the cosmos and your ruling planet, and where the last few months may have been a boot camp, the Moon is here as you use this to set your course for the rest of the year. Knowing that by this time next week Mercury will not only be in your romantic sector but to begin a visit that won't end until July, and that he is just the first of many planets to return over the coming weeks, is already creating a sense of anticipation. This is something that having the moon in Aquarius will make it easier to pick up on. Our eyes in the sky. The Capricorn moon is activated, which could put a damper on your motivation to get out of bed, so try not to abuse the snooze button. While this energy clears by mid-morning, the moon then makes a second unfortunate aspect to Neptune, perhaps bringing with it confusion and more fatigue. This isn't the day to miss your morning workout. Being grounded and in touch with your body is one of the best things you can do to fight the fog lingering in the cosmos. It's also important to watch out for overly charismatic individuals right now. It would be easy to lose sight of any red flags in the presence of a smooth talker. In the afternoon, the moon blows a kiss to lucky Jupiter, brightening our day and lifting our spirits. Good fortune is never far behind when Jupiter is active, so take a second to make a wish and tell the universe what your heart desires. This cosmic connection is also likely to activate your adventurous side, so try to break out of your evening routine. Watch out for miscommunication as bedtime draws near. Be aware that a difficult aspect between the moon and Mercury could make it hard for you to clearly explain yourself or understand others. If someone offends you or an argument begins to brew, pause to find clarity in the situation. It's likely all just one big misunderstanding. We pride ourselves on our ability to consider the whole picture and seek to push ourselves out of our comfort zones to achieve new levels of experience and understanding. Celebrating concepts like freedom and experimentation facilitates harmony in our work and personal relationships. We consider how to live up to our responsibilities in fresh and exciting ways. Before noon, the moon squares Neptune in Pisces, clouding our judgment. Idealism hijacks discernment, causing us to lose the thread of common sense. This can be a great opportunity to dream up travel plans or educational initiatives. The dream itself will be galvanizing, providing us with hope for the future. However, we want to give ourselves plenty of time to work through the logistics of whatever it is that we are vision boarding today. Should we commit to a solid itinerary under this influence, it is likely to be poorly conceived. Upsets occur which impact our relationships and interrupt routines. Technological errors or a sudden loss of resources can derail our plans. While charting a course and then having to reverse direction is frustrating, a lack of patience can thwart the very opportunities we hope to position ourselves for. Pause, take a breath, and let the dust settle before trying to force a new agenda.